come out here and, talk to y'all for a little bit, see what it do. Let's talk about where we stand as people in this world right now. Let's talk about, is it a black thing, a white thing, a Latino thing? Is it any other race thing other than we need to come together to figure out how to make all of us able to function as a unit? We have people right now who really sit down and they think about how hard life is. We have people who are being kidnapped by the government as we stand. Like ICE is just going around snatching up hardworking Spanish people, and it's all because they say their paperwork ain't straight. I want to be clear to y'all about what this means to us as an American society. If you continue to let this happen, what's going to happen is the world that we live in will no longer exist to be free. They want to call these people migrants and immigrants and illegals, but this is their land. And when you start looking at why it is being done, and I'm going to break it down for y'all here shortly. Why is this being done, right? It's being done because there was a time when Hispanic people and black people were the minority. And now together we're the majority. There's nothing worse than fear. And this is what is happening right now in culture. You know what I'm saying? In culture, if you were once the most dominant and now nobody fears your dominancy any longer, you begin to think of ways to hurt other people so your agenda can be met, right? And I'm going to ask, should should ICE be able to kidnap? Because this is what it is, right? Yeah, I'm in my car right now. So I want to know, you know what I'm saying? We talking about, so what we talking about, yo? We talking about, should ICE be able to kidnap people who, let me finish, like who are legal here in our country? And I asked this question because they had a chance to self deport. Okay, I'm talking about legal people though. I'm not talking about illegal people. I'm talking about legal people. Like I get the ones who came over here when it was all opened up and they came by the thousands and the hundred thousands of people. I get that. I'm talking about the ones who are here with papers, the ones that are here working to continue to build. F the boot and the bootlicker. Okay, cool. I feel like when we watch what they're doing to people, right? And I mean this from the heart, y'all. Like I saw today in my own town that they hid behind a building and a man was walking to his car and they chased after him. And I'm sorry to say this, but I'm glad he got away. I'm glad he got away. Because I feel like anytime that you're chasing a person who's just trying to provide for their family, like you're out of line. You're totally out of line. And I'm gonna show you like the government way of it is so trash because it's of convenience. It's convenience to have immigrants and migrants, whatever you want to call them. It's of convenience for the upper echelon to want them here. You saw when they took them all out the fields and everything. What happened? They told Trump, "Nah, bruh, let ours come back." What did he do? Let him come back. Because it's of convenience. As long as you can build a whole nation on the backs of illegal people for the cheapest rate, that's what happens. It's of convenience. And what we're seeing is power tripping officers. I saw on social media where a cop pushed a protester who was just standing there. Oh, she didn't move fast enough. Well, what if she couldn't move fast enough? That's not right. That's not right. I heard people trying to get me, they were like, well, how do you feel about what happened to Charles Kirk? And I'm going to tell y'all what I feel. I feel like what happened to that man was unexcusable. Unexcusable. Boy, let me tell you something. She can protest and be at a protest if she's protesting peacefully. And that's what she was doing. This whole country's built on protests. You know who don't like it? Racial people. They don't like protests because they don't want to hear the truth. Just like people were like, "Oh, Carter, they they killed Charles Kirk." Yeah, there wasn't no Hispanic that killed him, no black person that killed him. It was his own kind that killed him. Why? Because of what he said about trans people, because of what he said about these people. So somebody took offense to it. Come on, man, that wasn't assassination, that was a murder. So yes, do I feel bad for his family? Absolutely, because nobody has the right to die because of their opinion. Nobody. Nobody has the right to die because of that. But during that whole time that he died, how come they never once spoke about the shooting of those kids at that high school or the college, whichever one? I think it was a high school shooting. You mean to tell me Charles Kirk was more important than children dying or getting hurt at a shooting? Or is it so normal that we're like, another one, another shooting at a school? Come on, yeah, facts. I know what it was. You got to understand, Jimmy Kimmel got suspended for talking about something about Charles Kirk. But how come nobody took offense when George Floyd was dead on the ground and people were making fun of I can't breathe? How come they didn't say nothing then? How come y'all didn't feel that type of energy? You know why? Because it's okay. As long as you don't make fun of the people that they feel like have empowerment. Now they want to change the laws again. No, we done with letting everybody change the laws as it suits people as they go. No, let's go back to what the laws are. Charles Kirk was making fun of his husband after he got beat with him. Yeah. And let me explain something to you. What goes around comes around. If you practice and preach hate, and a lot of people say he wasn't preaching hate, he was talking facts. He was a racist man. Did you hear what he said about the black pilot? Oh, if I have a black pilot, I'm praying he's overqualified. Come on, bro. You don't feel that way about a white pilot? Come on, bro. So when people feel a certain energy towards him, y'all stop being so defensive. Stop being so defensive. When wrong is wrong, it's wrong. When right is right, it's right. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of people get upset and be like, "Oh, that's crazy. It was the Jew talk that got him back." No, I agree. Yeah, but it's like walking up to people on the streets and talking shit to their face. It's not right to punch them, but eventually it's gonna happen. Absolutely, it's gonna happen. But at the end of the day, like I try to explain this to a lot of people. Should a man die for his opinion? No. But is a good chance that something gonna happen to you? Absolutely. Absolutely. But it's no fun until the rabbit got the gun. That's what they taught us growing up throughout life. Watch your mouth. That's what they would tell us ever since we were little. Watch your mouth. But because you want to go out here and argue and debate and then you say the wrong thing, people got the right to take offense. Martin Luther King opened his mouth. Look what happened. White man killed him. John F. Kennedy opened his mouth. Look what happened to him. His own people killed him. It just happens that way. He his whole career on rebating people he pissed off the wrong fact. Yeah, he definitely. And the thing about it is this, because I get asked all the time, like, what is my opinion about the whole transgender thing? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I believe if your DNA structure says you were born a man, you need to use the man bathroom. I don't care what your, if you go have surgery or whatever. Your DNA structure and you can think like a woman, but you're not a woman. You don't have a menstrual cycle and you can't get pregnant. You don't have what it takes. So you need to use the man's bathroom. You take what comes with it. That's it. What's worse is living next to people who support it. Oh yeah, trust me, I know. I I'm I live next door to one who supports all day, and it's annoying. And for the first few days, oh, you see what happened? You see what kind of people killed him? Yeah, his own people. His own people killed him. Do I feel sorry for his wife and children? Absolutely. But have you seen his wife when she's doing interviews? These are called forced tears. They're forced. She's not crying because she want to cry. She's crying to get the sympathetic people. That's it. I've seen people who've lost a loved one and they break down and cry. She definitely not doing it. Oh, Charles was such a great, I can't do this. Shut up. We know good and damn well you hurting that your husband's gone, but you hurting for your kids. But you gonna eat this publicity up. Now they want to give Charles Kirk his own day. What? What did he do to deserve a day? He ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing to. What changes did he make? Who did he influence to make changes that he changes the whole thing? Give him a day. Come on, man. We are the United States of America, one of the greatest countries ever, and we have a felon as a president, and we got the FBI leader is an idiot, and just watch. Why? And it's not a black thing or a white thing. It's not a Democratic thing or a Republican thing. It's a common sense thing. It's a common sense thing. Oh man, look, I'm gonna show you. All y'all Hispanic people, don't take offense to what I'm about to say, but it's on y'all. Trump gonna do this for us. Trump gonna do that for us. Trump, right? Trump said he was gonna do one thing that he stood by, and that was deport all these people. He didn't say legal or illegal. He said all these people. So when he started snatching up everybody, he started snatching up people who've been working here for years, who got visas. Nope, I ain't honoring that. Nope, get out. But y'all loved him. Y'all voted for him. Y'all talked all that about Kamala Harris and Biden. I ain't say they did the greatest job. Trust me, I ain't say that. But let's go look at the numbers. Let's look at the debt. He brought Eli Musk in. What did Eli do? Eli was, okay, we're going to find out where this money at. Let's start getting rid of people. As soon as Eli started seeing his money get fucked up, where he go, I got to go, bro. I got to go. They blowing up my Teslas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, because Eli Musk probably know more about what's going on right now. He could just knock the lid off America. Trump said he would stop the war in Ukraine and Russia. Has it stopped yet? Nope. Know why? Because people don't fear him. Oh, I'll just do this. Man, Russia and China done got together, or Korea, one of them, they together now. Chilling, waiting for you to make a mistake so they can rock out. But instead of bringing American people closer, you're dividing the people. Dividing the people that, even the general said it, I'm not sending my troops over here as your personal bullies. I'm not doing it. It's because what's wrong is wrong. When you sit down and you want to make a change in something, you sit down and do it the right way. All you Spanish people who keep going to the courthouse and when you come out they kidnapping you, stop going to the courthouse. They want to meet with you, let them virtually meet with you. Don't say they can't do it, because they did it during COVID. Tell your lawyer, hey, I ain't going in the building. They can meet me virtually. You know what I'm saying? Stop giving them the way to take you away from your family. Like they want to send you to a third world country for what? You didn't commit a crime. It ain't a crime to want a better life. It's not a crime for that. If that's the case, then a lot of you white people got to go back to Europe. You got to go. This ain't your country. This belonged to the Aztecs. You got to go. Well, what about you black people? We got invited to the party. That's the problem. So when we're sitting here trying to figure out how to be a solid unit, then that's what we got to become, a solid unit before it's all over. The reason why we going through all this, because a lot of y'all forgot to put God first in y'all's life. And this is why we going through the BS we going through. We ain't never been through so much trash in our life. People look at me all the time. Why are you getting so upset about the United States? Because I live in this motherfucker. That's why. Because I'm looking at what my kids got to go through, my grandkids, my neighbors' kids, the kids that I've raised, the kids in school. Like, we're looking at what is really going on. The police officers are just shit right now. Excuse my French. But these police officers running around, grabbing people, bullying them, pushing them, talking, setting them up, doing. These cops ain't shit. I keep it real. I live where these cops will pull you over for being in the wrong neighborhood. You ain't break no law. Oh, let me see your ID. What did I do? Just let me see your ID. What did I do? If you don't give me your ID, I'm going to arrest you for obstruction. Okay, but the law said you got to tell me what I did. So while I'm looking for my stuff, tell me what I did. You want to know why they ain't going to tell you nothing? Because cops, most of them that are on the force, got picked on in school, and they became cops so they can get even with anybody that resembles who picked on them. That's all it is. That's all it is. Life is what we make of it as a unit. Most people don't even understand what it means to wake up in the morning and thank God for another day. You must understand that the reason why we're going through this right now is because we are living in the last days. When I say we, because we all are responsible for the man that we put in the White House that is now controlling our fate. Trump deserves nothing. No disrespect, but he deserves nothing. No credit. Trump is a pedophile. It is what it is. Who you think them jails for after them immigrants are gone? Oh, we know. We know who's next. Spanish people, black people, white people who don't believe in the white power structure. We understand who's next. But you know why they don't make a big thing and come after Hispanics and blacks at the same time? Because together they'll lose that fight. You don't believe me? Check the dude that just shot at the ISIS people. I think he killed one of them, if I ain't mistaken. I have to look up. But when you sit down and you're out here trying to figure out why is there so much hate? Why are so many people walking around like, I hate this person? Why? Because at the end of the day, if you don't covet what's most important to you, you will lose. Men, we look at our woman and we say we love her, but we don't honor her. We don't cherish her. We don't tell her all the things that she should hear from us. Same thing, women. Honor your husband or your boyfriend. Love him as if you would teach him when he's out of pocket. It's different. We got to go back to the days of when we knew everybody on our block. Ladies, you can't ask a man to respect you and you're disrespecting yourself. You feel me? Like, it just doesn't work that way anymore. Stop asking God to give you a husband when you ain't even prepared for it. A man that's trying to, like, chill and just show you, like, look, I care for you and you only, does not deserve disrespect. Men, when we wake up in the morning, we are grateful to wake up, but we're even more grateful to return home after a long day because everybody wants to see us fail. Everybody. When I laid in the hospital, it was funny to me. I said, I know people know I'm here. Fuck.